Sup, folks? Welcome back to Highway Blossoms. If these two girls don't kiss soon, I'm gonna lose my mind. Marina, she looks miserable. Do you want me to turn down the music a little? Oh, no, I'm fine. It's not bothering me. She tries to disguise the glint of agony in her eyes by speaking in her usual peppy tone, but the pain still slips through the cracks in her voice. A hollowness anchors down my chest. I don't try burying it. The last time everyone told me it was fine, I ended up losing them. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but I don't want to risk it. Seriously, are you okay? No, really, I'm fine. Don't lie to me. My sharpness takes her off guard. She shifts her gaze, but I don't care. This could be urgent. Sighing, she shakes her head. She hangs her head. Well, yeah? I kind of need to. Her voice trails off into a pit. Regret and shame color her face as if she's brought great shame to her household or something equally dumb. My voice grows tense, urgent, my driving sloppy. Every pore of my clammy palms is stuck to the wheel. The hollowness comes back. Marina, what is it? I kind of need to, Marina winces, her mouth stretching into a pallid grimace. She clutches at her stomach and moans. You're kidding. I slap my head against my forehead. How many more times am I going to let myself get worked up over something so stupid? What did I tell you about that burrito? I know, but I was so hungry. Never trust gas station burritos, Mare. That's one of the first rules of the road. I know, I didn't think it would end up like this. I didn't know. A flood is starting to form in her eyes, whether it's because of pain or my scolding. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's both, and she takes this opportunity to learn something. Well, you're going to have to deal with it for now. The septic tank needs to be drained, and I can't do that until we get to Arches. What? Despair sets in, and the hopelessness of the situation dawns on her. I'll stop if we pass a gas station or something, but it's not going to be for a while. Despair turns into desperation. Marina frantically looks for something to latch onto, anything to reclaim her hope. What about a rest stop? You serious? Sure, why not? I saw a sign for one down the road. It should be coming up pretty quick. No. What? And why not? Because you're better than that. No, I'm not! I swear! Please, I really gotta go! Rest stops aren't for people like us. They're for people like Mariah. Only the scum of the earth use them. That's a little harsh. That's a little harsh. I've been on some fairly long road trips. That's a little harsh. I mean, I'm the scum of the earth. I can accept that. But, I don't think everyone who uses one is. At least that's what Gramps used to say. I've never actually been to one, mostly because he refused to use them. God damn it, Amber, you fucking idiot. Amber, you ignorant slut. But if a people-loving hippie like Gramps referred to them as cesspools of villainy, where the seedy underbelly of humanity flocks, then I'm not sure I want to. Amber. Her voice deepens, straining as she enunciates every single word. I don't care if it makes me scum. If we don't stop now, I am going to explode. I wave her off, but before I can counterattack, she dives in an inch from my face. Explode, Amber! We are going to that rest stop whether you like it or not. Do you hear me? I gulp and reply with a shaky nod as Marina looks on with crazed eyes. I never knew she could be so scary. She backs off and the usual pluck in her voice returns, flipping from sour to sweet in an instant. Thank you! Haha. This has been one long poop joke. Defeated and mildly disturbed, I jitter my eyes back and forth and wait for the exit. Who knows? Maybe it won't be so bad. Wouldn't be the first time Gramps over-exaggerated. 90% sure he was wrong about the government introducing the plague to local cat populations. I pull over to an isolated exit ramp which trails off into a dark lot. The lonely island is lit only by the sharp... Sorry, I said the lonely island, and I just... my thoughts from the previous issues immediately went to the song Trouble on Dookie Island. Marina runs out of the RV, Dookie flying out of her shirt. The lonely island is lit only by the sharp, unnatural light emanating from a shack on the edge of the lot, never treading more than a short distance from the building, denying its surroundings even the comfort of a dim glow. Despite the eerie darkness, we're not alone. A lone big rig with a half-assed parking job hulks over the lot. Must have been in a rush. Rolling my eyes, I squeeze into a parking space that isn't being hogged by the trailer. I cut the ignition and in the ensuing silence scan the shadowed area for anything unusual. As I watch, a silhouette emerges from a door, framed by the light from within. But before I can warn her, Marina springs from the motorhome to run for the shack. Hey, wait, it's not safe! Without pulling the key from the dash, I launch out the door and after Marina. Why the hell do we always end up running? The figure towers in the entranceway. Kicking up gravel, I screech to a standstill right behind Marina. Marina keeps jogging in place, unable to distract herself from the inevitable in any other way. As my eyes adjust, his features materialize. He stares at us for an uncomfortable period of time, the bill of his unwashed baseball cap masking his eyebrows, making a stoic expression even harder to read. The woman's bathroom is closed. He points to a paper taped to the door, the words out of order scribbled in marker. I checked. His scratchy voice... See, no, I got the scratchy voice, you're confused. Rings with a slight twang. Dried food stains sit splattered on his tank top. Oh, that was a little bit rough for me. His flannel unable to conceal the ripe stench. I have to force myself... I've been falling down slowly. I feel like episode by episode I've just been sinking lower. I had to force myself not to look away. I can't hold it anymore. What do we do? Relax. Just, use the guy's bathroom. Well, what? Is that even legal? Dunno. Probably. Just use it. I'll keep watch. The man interjects, his eyes still fixated on us. Don't worry. Wasn't too bad this time. It should be cleared out. A disgusted groan slips out of me. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Well, if you say so. Without a second of hesitation, Marina races past the man and into the restroom. Her voice echoes from within. Whoa, is that a trough? I thought they were just a myth! I look at the man and shrug while awkwardly laughing off Marina's comment. Why is he still here? So, is that your truck? His serious expression morphs into a wide grin, showing off his sickly yellow teeth, each about as cracked and decaying as the walls. Wiping his nose with the back of his hand, he leans up against an old soda machine. Why, yes, actually. Yes, it is. He deepens his voice, letting the tone sway up and down. I'm doing it so monotone, too. Monotonone. I can't tell if he's trying to be cool, seductive, charming, or just has a case of vertigo. Either way, I don't think it quite has the effect he's going for. Well, actually... What? The trailer belongs to the company I work for, but the truck, that's 0 to 60 miles an hour in 10 seconds. That's all me, sweetheart. He looks me straight in the eyes, emphasizing sweetheart, and I struggle to keep down the bile climbing up my throat. Oh, that's nice. It's very, I try to think of a compliment, something that will take the conversation somewhere else, anywhere but there. It's very red. Nailed it. Yes. Right on the outside, sure, but I promise you that interior is pure white. What positive implication is there to that? He winks. Don't wink. Don't wink. Ugh. What? Why? What? Why? Ugh. What positive implication could you possibly be making? What good thing could you possibly mean by that to a stranger? Ugh. Gross bastard. If not for Marina, I would have driven off screaming into the night by now. I'm going to have to take a shower once we get to the arches. In fact. Ugh. No, he isn't stopping. Why isn't he stopping? Maybe you and your little friend want to see why they call it I don't want to see what you call it. I don't want to see why. He slams his elbow against the soda machine. Nothing happens. Cursing under his breath, he does it again with more force. The cyanide can crumbles down, the momentum sending it rolling out the cash and across the asphalt. Why did you zoom in? Pickup truck. God, this is the worst. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. God. Spare me. Spare me. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why did this have to be in a game? I gotta deal with people like this in real life. I don't want this in a game. I want to deal with the cute girl that I'm totally gonna kiss at some point. I promise. I don't want to deal with the gross dude who thinks he's hot shit. He's gonna pick me up. Good fuck no. Marina, you're almost done. Almost. You were right about rest stops, Gramps. Why didn't I listen? Why indeed? You know what? I was wrong. Scum of the earth. So how about it? How about it? Presented with the option to feign ignorance or bash his head against the wall, I choose to feign ignorance. But only by a smidge. For Marina's sake. Golly, mister. We really appreciate the offer, but we already have a set of wheels. Please let that work. I understand. Thank God. Trucker sighs and wipes the sweat from his brow. Besides, I'm pretty busy as it is. After I finish this run, I'm gonna find myself some treasure. Oh, no. Treasure? Yeah, you know, that gold the miner left lying around. It's all over the radio. I may have heard a thing or two about him. Great. Another weirdo looking for the treasure. Just what we needed. It's on my route, so I figured why not. Marina prances out of the restroom, restored to her old self. Well done. You two have a nice chat? I look at Marina, then the trucker, then to his truck. Yet another despicable idea wiggles into my head. One that goes beyond picking on Mariah or leaving a tour. You know, we had a really nice talk. Really? He says it like even he has trouble believing it. Sure did. In fact, I had to go check on something in the RV real quick. Why don't you take up where I left off and talk with good old... What's your name? The boys on the road call me Jumbo. Oh, the boys. Oh, why is it an achievement? It doesn't feel like an achievement to meet Jumbo. That doesn't feel like things have happened in my life worth recording. Jumbo, like the elephant? Oh, God. Whoop. To Marina's terror, he bears his greasy smile. She backs away and half shields herself behind me, her voice softening to a whimper. Amber, I don't think I want to talk to this guy. I block my lips with my hand, lowering my voice to a whisper. I know, but just try to keep him distracted. I won't be long. I'll be right back. I'll be right back to you two. Playing up the act, I skip across the lot and back to the motorhome. Wait, Amber! I fight back the invisible tears. Your sacrifice is for the greater good, Marina. It won't be in vain. Swing open the RV's door and rush to the nearest drawer, rummaging through until I find what I need. Screwdriver. Perfect. Exiting the motorhome, I sneak over to the big rig, tiptoeing so I'm not spotted. The driver's side provides sufficient cover, hiding me from the trucker and Marina. I bend down and take a knee on the gravelly concrete. With the screwdriver in hand, I unscrew the tire's valve system. Once it's off, I take the screwdriver and insert it into the hole. The air seeps out with a steady hiss as the tire withers. Jumbo and Marina's conversation carries across the lot. Even from here, I can almost feel the spit spray from his mouth as he tries chatting up Marina with exactly the same tactics he used on me. There's one kink that their truck has, though. He pauses. I cringe, bracing for the incoming punchline. It has a lot of thrust to it when I use the brakes. I want to die. Whoa, calm down, Justice League. They're trying to save me. The Justice League is trying to save me. Thanks, Wonder Woman. I know you would save us from this situation. But I've got it under control, honey. I've got it under control. Marina manages to squeeze out a stifled laugh, though it sounds more like an uncontrollable sobbing. Jumbo does the same, unleashing his crusty laugh upon the earth. It sounds like he might hack up an ashtray. Keep the screaming inside, Amber. Resist the urge to repeatedly run him over with the motorhome. I scurry from tire to tire, deflating them until my mission has been accomplished. Sticking the loose caps in my back pocket, I emerge from the shadows and run back to Marina. Just in time, too. Marina's a nice name. Sounds like it could bring flowing water and moisture to anywhere, even a barren wasteland like this. You know, I have a similar Never mind. I need a Wonder Woman right now. Come here, honey. What did I just unplug? I just unplugged something. I heard a da-da. It was bad. A bad thing. Am I still getting that? Okay, good. Everything seems to be okay. What went out? What went out? Was it my controller seems fine. Okay, maybe that's just confused. Right? Is that still recording? That's still fine? Shit, I just want to make sure I didn't do anything bad. This is still on. Okay. Going to assume everything's good. I hate this man. Alrighty, I'm back. Time to go, Marina. I grab her shoulders and push her away from the trucker. My sole focus now is getting us out of here. Oh, but we was having so much fun. A cold chill shoots up my spine, causing the hairs on the back of my neck to stick up. We walk faster. I'm sorry, Mr. Jumbo, but we're in a bit of a rush, too. We appreciate the conversation, though. Ain't that right, Marina? She swings her head back and forth, mouthing no over and over. Well, maybe we'll meet down the road sometime. Then we could have even more fun. He starts laughing again. Our feet move even faster than before. His laughter echoes across the lot, bouncing off the nearby hills, growing louder until it becomes all I can hear. Run. Don't look back. Just run. I'm trying, Amber. I push her harder. Our feet finally pick up enough momentum and we scramble for the motorhome. The cackling now sounding closer than ever. Marina reaches the RV first and leaps inside, immediately twisting to lock her door. I jump in next without bothering to clip in my seatbelt or even check the rear. The engine roars to life and I slam on the gas pedal, leaving a plume of exhaust behind us as we screech onto the road. When I'm sure we're safe, I let out the biggest sigh of my life. Gravity is lighter. The air conditioning is fresher. Life is a gift. A hard force repeatedly hits my shoulder, shattering my zen-like appreciation of existence. Stop leaving me with weirdos? Marina swings one last punch. This one hits the hardest. Jerk! Sheesh, that hurts. Good! I might deserve it. Just a little, though. You think? I rub my shoulder, trying to soothe the throbbing. She packs a surprisingly hard punch for such a tiny girl. Marina flings herself back into her seat and pouts. Why did you even leave, anyway? He said he was after the treasure, so I decided to conduct some secret ops. Grinning, I dig into my back pocket and pull out the caps. It takes a few seconds for Marina to register what I've done, but once she does, she joins me with a goofy grin of her own. You're so sneaky, Amber. I toss the caps out the window and take a sip of my coffee. It's cold now, but drinking it has never felt more satisfying. But Amber? Can we never go to a rest stop again? Highway Blossoms! I'm never going to a rest stop again. Ugh. I'm going to end episode there, because I need to recover. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that never happens again in this game. See ya.